Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Mr. Cantor and this is Modeling with Mr. Cantor. Today we're going to be looking at Explore Part B. Before we get started with this question, what I want you to do is to read the story to yourself, pause the video, and let me know, what do you think they're asking us to do? Alright, welcome back. Let's read the story together. It says, over a 2-week period, May recorded the number of math homework problems she had each school day. 2, 15, 20, 0, 5, 25, 1, 0, 10, and 12. They're asking us to calculate the following and show your reasoning. The mean number of math homework problems and the mean absolute deviation, sometimes written as the MAD. What I want you to do is to please pause this video and try to find the mean number of math homework problems on your own. Alright, welcome back. Now that you've had an opportunity to try this on your own, let's do it together. So, we have the following numbers that were given to us on the screen, and we're going to take them and find the mean. Do you remember how to do that? Please pause the video and let me know. How do you find the mean? Alright, welcome back. If you said in order to find the mean, you have to add all the numbers and then divide by the amount of numbers that you added, then you are correct. So let's do that. We're going to take all of our numbers, 2 plus 15 plus 20 plus 0 plus 5 plus 25 plus 1 plus 0 plus 10 plus 12, and you get 90. Then we should count how many numbers we have. And we can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Since we have 10 numbers, we need to divide our sum, which was 90, by 10. And when you do that, you will get 9. So this means that the mean number of homework problems that she receives for homework is 9. Good job with that one. All right, let's take a look at the second question. It says the mean absolute deviation, or the MAD. Do you remember what that is or how to calculate that? Please pause the video and let me know. All right, welcome back. If you said you first have to find the mean, then you are correct. We already actually did that in step 1. Now, the next thing that you need to do is actually calculate, well, how far is the mean from all of your values? That's where the absolute deviation part comes in. So what I want you to do is to please pause this video and take 9 and subtract it from all of your values. If it turns out that one of your values is less than 9, then put 9 first. So for example, the first data point we have is 2. 2 is less than 9. So instead of doing 2 minus 9, we are going to do 9 minus 2 to make sure all of our distances are positive. All right, so go ahead, pause the video and do these calculations, and then we're going to check together what the correct answers should be. All right, welcome back. If you did all the work correct, you would have noticed that 9 minus 2 is 7, 15 minus 9 is 6, 20 minus 9 is 11, 9 minus 0 is 9, 9 minus 5 is 4, 25 minus 9 is 16, 9 minus 1 is 8, 9 minus 0 is 9, 10 minus 9 is 1, and 12 minus 9 is 3. Good work. So the question is, what are we going to do with this new information? Do you know? Please pause the video and let us know. All right, welcome back. If you said the next step for us to do is to take all these numbers that are here highlighted in bold, and we have to find their average or their mean, then you're correct. So go ahead, please pause this video and calculate the mean of these brand new values that we just calculated. All right, welcome back. So let's do it together. We are going to add 7 plus 6 plus 11 plus 9 plus 4 plus 16 plus 8 plus 9 plus 1 plus 3. In doing so, you should have gotten 74. And 74 divided by 10, because we have 10 numbers, is actually going to give you 7 and 4/10. If that's the answer that you got, then you are correct. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, you have actually calculated the MAD, which is 7 and 4/10. In addition, you have found the mean number of homework problems. Good job with this slide. With that said, let's move on. So here we have question number 2. Please pause this video and read question number 2 to yourself. What are they asking us? All right, welcome back. Let's read question number 2. It says, interpret the mean and MAD. What do they tell you about the number of homework problems May had over these 2 weeks? Go ahead, pause the video and let us know. What do you think about that one? All right, welcome back. If you said the mean tells us that a typical number of homework problems given in a day is 9, since the MAD is 7 and 4/10, which is almost as large as the mean, the data is widely spread out. There are a lot of variation in the number of homework problems given each day. If you're wondering if this is true or not, we can actually see by looking at the data that is presented to us. We can see that some days she had only 2 math homework problems, and other days she had 15 math homework problems. There are days where she got none, and there are days where she got 25. So there is a significant distance between all of these values, and that's why we say that there is a lot of variation. There's a lot of different numbers here. All right, with that said, let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen, please pause this video and try number 3 on your own. Please read it, and then we will read it together. All right, welcome back. Now that you've had a chance to read this question to yourself, let's read it together. It says, find or calculate the following values and show your reasoning. For part A, they want the median, the quartiles, the maximum, and minimum of May's data. Please pause the video. When they say the quartiles, what are they referring to? All right, welcome back. If you said when they say quartiles, they are referring to quartile 1 and quartile 3, then you are correct. Nicely done. Finally, they're asking us for the interquartile range, which is the IQR. And we're going to talk more about that one momentarily. So go ahead, why don't you pause this video and try to find the median, the first quartile, the third quartile, the maximum and minimum values of May's data. All right, welcome back. Let's do this one together. Part A, it says to find the median. In order to find the median, please be reminded that one of the first things that you must do is take your values and order them from least to greatest. If you did this correctly, you should have gotten the following numbers: 0, 0, 1, 2, 5, 10, 12, 15, 20, 25. And we can check that we have exactly 10 numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. So at this time, we have organized our numbers from least to greatest, and now we can use this to our advantage to find things like the median, the quartiles, the min, and maximum. Okay, now that we have this information, why don't you try to calculate the median? Because the median is going to help us find the maximum, the minimum, and even the quartiles. So start by finding the median. Go ahead, please pause the video and find it. All right, welcome back. In order to find the median, you have to look at your numbers and try to cross out numbers from the left and from the right and slowly work your way into the middle until there's only one number left. Let's see what happens here. In this situation, we're going to cross out the 0, we're going to cross out the 25. We're going to cross out the 0, we're going to cross out the 20. Cross out the 1, cross out the 15, cross out the 2, cross out the 12. Now, if you're doing this in your notebook, I highly encourage you to, instead of crossing out these numbers, maybe putting a little mark underneath them, which means that you have already considered them as you are moving to the middle. Because crossing out your numbers means you no longer see them, and you might need them for one of these other parts to calculate one of these other data points. So we have a situation, and that situation is in the middle. We have exactly 2 numbers left. So please pause the video. Do you remember how to deal with this? All right, welcome back. If you said in order to deal with this, you have to simply add 5 plus 10 and then divide by 2, in other words, find the mean of the 2 middle values, then you are correct. And if you do so, 5 plus 10 will give you 15, and 15 divided by 2 will give you 7.5, which is 7 and 5/10. If that's what you got, you're doing an excellent job. Good work. With that said, we have officially found the least to greatest. We have officially found the median. We're doing an excellent job. Let's go on and try to find some of these other values. Let's take a look at the quartiles. They want us to find the first quartile and the third quartile. So let's do that. Please pause the video and try to calculate the quartiles yourself. All right, welcome back. When calculating the quartiles, remember you are pretty much just finding the median again of the lower half and the median of the upper half. So here are our numbers, and I have organized them for you with the lower half to the left and the upper half to the right. You will also notice that both sets of numbers have exactly 5 numbers. The reason for this is because your total data set has 10 numbers, which means you're going to have 5 on the lower half and 5 on the upper half. Now, with that said, we need to find Q1 and Q3. What I want you to do is to please pause the video and find what is the middle number of the lower half. Or in other words, what is Q1? Go ahead, pause the video and try it on your own. Welcome back. If you have done this correctly, you will have noticed that the median, or in other words, Q1 of the lower half data is the number 1. If that's what you got, then you are correct. Good job. And then for the upper median or the third quartile, you will notice that the Q3 is actually 15. So in other words, Q1 is 1 and Q3 is 15. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found the median, we have found the quartiles, but we still haven't found the maximum or the minimum value of May's data. So why don't you pause the video and calculate those two, and then we will look at it together. All right, welcome back. If you said that the minimum value is 0 and the maximum value is 25, then you are correct. For step 4, to find the min and max, you simply have to look at your original data. You will see that 0 is the very first number we have, and the final number all the way to the right, which signifies the greatest number, is 25. So therefore, your min is 0 and your max is 25. Nicely done. For step B, they're asking us to find the interquartile range. So let's do that. Do you remember how to calculate that information? Please pause the video and let me know. All right, welcome back. If you said in order to calculate the interquartile range, what you need to do is subtract quartile 1 from quartile 3, then you are correct. So why don't you take a minute, pause the video, and do that calculation, and then we will look at it together. All right, welcome back. When doing the subtraction, we're going to do 15 minus 1, which should give you 14, which in other words means the IQR is 14. All right. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Mr. Cantor. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one. Take care for now.